Well, if you really have a passion for making a difference, I mean, quite candidly, Edmond Medical Center is not going to be the hospital for everyone to come and work. You know, we're really looking for that elite group of nurses that don't just want to have a job to come to and check in and check out, but to really take pride in their profession and to make a difference, get involved, be engaged, think outside the box in terms of how we can do things differently so that we are on top of things, practicing evidence-based care and nursing care. And so if you're looking for an organization to really be creative and extend yourself and grow as a professional, then Edmond Medical Center would be that place for you.
This is one of the nicest facilities in the state of Oklahoma. The rooms are large. The proximity of the rooms to what the surgeons need is well planned out, well developed. And the staff here, like I said, everybody does everything they need to do every day to make sure that the patients get taken care of and the surgeons get taken care of.
We work well with each department. You get to know other people in other departments. You get to see and know the doctors and nurses. And we here in the lab, usually, we are behind closed doors, but we do actually see outpatients on a regular basis. We get to see patients up on the floor, so we have a nice, unique way of putting the whole picture together from the patient through the nurse, the doctor, and lab, and back to the patient. We have routine things we do. And we get to rotate through the different departments, which keeps it interesting. There's special assignments and projects that we do, everything from quality assurance, working with the instrumentation, making sure it's running up to par, receiving specimens from outside sources, surgery, the floor, physician's office labs, and then we just work those specimens up, and the doctors have the orders, but it's unique. Every day there's something different.
I like working at Edmond because it's a smaller hospital and there's opportunity just to have relationships with the staff that you work with and to be able to build a strong team because you know each other and be able to take care of the patients better in that aspect.
I love working with people. To me, that makes my day, you know, and it's not all good all the time. But I can say that 90% of the time, I love what I do, and meeting people is one of those things that I enjoy.
You know, it comes back to the teamwork. We are all fairly new down there, and a lot of us have completely different backgrounds. I came from the ER. One of my nurses came from a director at a nursing home. I have hospice nurses. We all bring something different to the table, and it's so great that we can put in our strengths together and really take care of the patients down there. My personal standard is the golden rule. Treat others as you would like to be treated. That was instilled to me as a very young child, and it's gotten me through to where I am today. And I think it makes a difference when you take care of a patient like you would take care of your family member. It really reflects your work, and we've had a lot of patients and their families come back and tell us how wonderful their experience was here.
We're just all interactive. We know what's going on in each other's lives, and we're a good support group for each other. And the patients know us. They'll say, oh, you took care of me last time, or where's so-and-so this time, and, you know, I want to have her as my nurse. We'll see them come up the hallway and go, oh, hey, Mrs. So-and-so, oh, you're back, huh?
Actually, it's interesting. I started off as an X-ray tech. From there, I got a few advanced degrees and eventually joined the HCA's COO development program, which is their Chief Operating Officer development program. I've been at Edmond Medical Center for about a year as their Associate Administrator. The COO development program is a program in its current form was developed by HCA 6 years ago. The program is designed to bring people into the organization who have the capacity to develop into Chief Operating Officers or Chief Executive Officers. The program runs, depending on a person's competencies when they enter the program, from as short as a year to up to 4 years. Edmond Medical Center is probably one of the friendliest hospitals in the nation. I have 20 years of healthcare experience, have worked in a variety of hospitals from community hospitals, academic medical centers, trauma centers, and undoubtedly Edmond Medical Center has the friendliest people, the most dedicated to patients that I've seen in 20 years of healthcare.
We are a small community hospital, but we have big city hospital programs and systems in place. Human Resources has several benefits that our employees can utilize, one being like our tuition reimbursement. If you've been here for a year, if you're part-time, 6 months if you're full-time, we have tuition programs for assistance to help people continue in their professional development here. We have a 401k matching program. And especially in these economic times when a lot of the hospitals in Oklahoma City are cutting their participation, HCA still continues to match our 401k benefit. This year, HCA was really proud to offer merit increases to our bedside nursing staff. During these tough economic times, a lot of companies in Oklahoma City were cutting back in their compensation, and we were actually very fiscally prudent, and we were able to offer merit increases this year at a time when most people aren't. Well, Edmond is a smaller suburb. It's a bedroom community for Oklahoma City. It's very highly educated. I believe over 50% of the population has a bachelor's degree. Edmond offers a lot of recreational activities. There's parks, there's a lake. We have 2 universities here. The cost of living is one of the lowest in the nation, and so you can get a big bang for your buck as far as your home here in Edmond. The city of Edmond, I'm an East Coast guy, born on the East Coast, raised on the East Coast, didn't know much about the Midwest or the West when I came out. I fell in love with Edmond. The people are friendly. It's a nice place to live. I would recommend anyone who hasn't considered Edmond to really give it a serious look.